Hi there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope everybody's doing well. Sims 4 video. I'm continuing my yucky color schemes. And today, we're going to invade the Pancake house. Charming couple. These two colors are my daughter's choice for yuckiest. And I have to agree. Separate, they're fine. But combined, it's a little depressing, and that's why I chose the pancakes. Because they're not a little depressing, they're very depressing. And even though it doesn't matter, I always end up, when I work with these guys, I always end up doing the cast full edit mode sheet, going into cast and changing their personalities. I just I can't resist it. So I did it this time, and not that it really matters. Now, this house, if you noticed, I think it was 106. I got it down to 98, which isn't bad. But I don't touch the architecture. I don't touch the concept of the house. I just take away everything they have and replace it with items that are of the two color combinations. So they pretty much have what they had before. I tried as best I could to remember what went where and what exactly they had. I could not remember bookcases. And I don't know, there's a light, a table lamp in the game. I think one has tea on it, one has essential oils on it, and another one has books. Now, I don't know if that qualifies as reading material, and I don't know that it matters with these guys. I didn't even put this on the gallery. I didn't think it would be worth it. But I think the overall outcome, this is going to sound snooty, uppity here. I don't mean for it to, but I think the outcome far exceeds what they had. And that isn't saying much, so don't think I'm bragging. I'm just saying that what they had was not all that great to begin with. So I got rid of everything, and I tried to put it back to the best of my ability the way it was. I probably messed up in a few places, so their rooms are the same and all that other stuff. Another thing I thought was kind of odd, maybe this is new, but the first thing both of them wanted to do in their little whim things, which have changed, I guess, is try for a baby. I don't know why they would do that if they don't like each other. So here we go. My daughter's least favorite color combinations coming up in a couple. I had trouble with the camera, and I do apologize. Yeah, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Red and brown. I'm going to tell you this right away. Some of these windows look black, and then you get up close and, oh, they are brown. I always use Sims color choices. I choose red and brown, and I just go with whatever pops up. Those windows do look black. They're brown, trust me. It's the darker version. Some of the lighting is black. It couldn't be helped. The overhangs on the outside, I tried to match them as best I could, because the ones that were there was white, gray, green, and gold. And I didn't want any of those. So see, they look black, then they're brown, then they're black, then they're brown. But this house does stick out now, don't it? I don't remember. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so I did do the front porch. Okay, so I gave them some plants, whatever. They had that ugly silver bench on the front porch, didn't they? I just replaced it with two brown ones. Here's their dining room. I ended up using those overhead interrogation lights. In the last video, I said that I like them, and I do. I think they're very charming. They're elegant almost, but they don't offer any light at all. I know they didn't have that hutch thing there, but I could not remember. Well, actually, they did have a hutch. It was one of those little tiny ones. So I replaced it with a bigger one. Here's their new kitchen. This isn't half bad, and I don't know about anybody else, but don't those walls and flooring look a little bit more green than brown? I don't know. There must be a green hue to it or something. And then their hallway had nothing. I don't even think it had a rug, so I gave it a plant and a rug. And then this is their new living room. Now, again, those blue things at the top, there's nothing you can do about that. I don't know how they did this. How they managed to make it so it's impossible to remove those curtains, but it is. I actually thought about taking out the whole room and seeing if I could redraw it the way it should have been drawn, and I knew I would have messed up, just to get rid of those curtains. Maybe the next time I do a pancake house, I will try that, because that's frustrating. How did the Sims team manage that? They don't appear in build mode. They appear in live mode, and you cannot remove them. You can't even touch them. And then their massive staircase here at the entrance that I always hated. I had to put those pictures up. I think that's them. There was nothing out here as well. I gave them a little bench to sit on. Right? Yeah, there was nothing out there. And then this is Eliza's room. I like that bed. I really like that bed. I can't remember what pack it's from though. Cow and chicken? It's huge. Also, I could not quite remember what was in her room. So I did the best I could. I didn't want to go overboard, but... And this time around as well, he has a job, she doesn't. Every time I play these two, it's always something different. So he's a cook, and she's unemployed. The last time I played them, she was a cook, and he was unemployed. I don't know. And then out here, I know this is kind of factual. Yeah, see that overhead light there? That is black, and there ain't much I can do about it. But I know she had a chair and an art easel out there. I gave her a bench and an art easel. And I don't know that this room came out too bad. Just very depressing colors. And that hallway there, that's kind of frustrating. To me, that looks gray. This is Bob's room. He did have a bookcase. I did not remember that. But there is that thing on his computer desk, like I said, and it's got books on it. I don't know if they can use that as a bookcase or not. But I'm going to be honest. I kind of like Bob's room. It's not half bad. I know the chess table was out here, but I don't think anything else was. And I was very happy that those rugs fit. Because I think those rugs are cool. What do you guys think? Do you like those or not? Yes, they're kind of big. Bob took a shower and he left a mess. So there's a water spot on there. I did give him this closet here and I didn't close it off. He can deal with moldy clothes. He won't care. He's a slob. So that's about it for the house. I don't know. The color combinations are horrific, I have to say. But doesn't it look gray? And it came out brown. Maybe they just mean the trim. And then we go on the outside. Again, I'm pretty sure I did basically what they had. Not necessarily the exact same thing, but the idea is similar. I don't think they had fencing. I'm pretty sure they just had a couple bushes, and I gave them fencing just because. They had a seating area here. I dolled it up a bit. I gave them all red flowers, which I like. Brown seating. My tree stayed, so that's a good thing. And Bob does have his barbecue grill. Whatever. And then we just go back around to the front. I'm sorry I keep doing this. I'm trying to figure out a better way, but I probably could have cut this out. But I wanted to show you the flowers out front here. There were flowers on both sides of this house. I know that, but I wanted to I don't want to say imbalance it, but just minimalist. I don't know that it came out too bad, but the color choices, do you think they're depressing too, or do you like them? Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I really appreciate that. Supporting my channel as well. Like the video if you did, and subscribe if you're interested. That would help me out a lot. Do take good care of yourselves and have an absolutely fabulous day. Bye-bye.